Hi guys, Vlogtober day number 7, and that means story number 7. Let's get to it. For the town of Noxmoore, Halloween was the most important night of the year. The children would spend weeks making decorations like ghosts made out of paper mache and scarecrows and carving jack-o'-lanterns. The adults spent weeks putting together mazes made out of hay barrels in the town square and stringing up orange and black lights on their houses. Halloween was an all-day event for the people of Noxmoore, starting with costume contests in the morning and trick-or-treating once the sun goes down, and other fun-filled Halloween fun and tricks and treats in between. Noxmoore was the perfect town for those who loved Halloween. But for those who didn't, Noxmoore was not the place to be. Participation in the spooky holiday was mandatory, and those who didn't participate in some way or another disappeared, never to be seen or heard from again. Maggie was 15 years old, and this was her first Halloween in Noxmoore. Her parents moved there because they loved Halloween. Halloween was their favorite holiday, and the idea of being in a town that loved it as much as they did appealed to them. But it did not appeal to Maggie at all. She was 15 years old. Halloween wasn't cool anymore. Nobody in her old neighborhood went trick-or-treating past the age of 10. A lot of the older kids would go to Halloween parties, but she never did. She was too old for Halloween. Too old to dress up in silly costumes. Too old to beg for candy. She much preferred to spend the night in her room reading a good book. Maggie was sitting in her room reading when her dad, Mark, knocked on the open door. "Hey, Pumpkin, it's time for the costume contest." "I'm not in the mood," Maggie said. "And besides, I don't have a costume." Yes you do. Your mother picked up a killer clown costume from the store when she went for the candy for the trick-or-treaters. "I think it's enough to win." "Well, then maybe she can wear it. I'm just going to stay here." "Come on, it'll be so much fun. It's Halloween." "Let's get this straight. I don't care," Maggie snapped. "You like Halloween. Mom likes Halloween. I do not like Halloween. You are the one that wanted to move to this creepy Halloween town. I was content staying back home with my friends. You and Mom want to take part in this stupid town's stupid traditions? Go ahead, but you can't make me take part." Well, participation is mandatory," Mark said. "It is not. They probably just say that to encourage participation, to make the other teenagers not feel stupid for participating in childish fun. I'm not falling for it." "All right," Mark said with a sigh. "You're right. Halloween is your mother's and my thing. It's not yours. We'll be back later, all right?" Maggie smiled as Mark headed back down the stairs. An hour later, Maggie heard the doorbell ring, so she opened the front door to see the mayor, Lucinda, standing there. "Oh, and what are you supposed to be?" Lucinda asked. "A teen who hates Halloween," Maggie said. Lucinda let out a little chuckle. "Oh, that's funny." Lucinda looked at Maggie's face to see that she was clearly not joking. "Oh dear. You are not joking, are you?" "Nope," Maggie said. "I hate Halloween. And this costume? Just my regular clothes. But participation in Halloween festivities is mandatory. It's a town law." "Sure. Fine. Arrest me then." "Oh no, we don't arrest people who don't participate in Halloween festivities." "So then what do you do?" "We turn them into jack-o'-lanterns. The ones you see hanging in the sky," Lucinda said. Maggie chuckled, but quickly realized that Lucinda was not joking. "How is that even possible?" Maggie asked. Lucinda pulled out a wand from her purse. "Neat costume," Maggie said nervously. "This isn't a costume, my dear. This wand is quite real. I am a witch." "So you're serious about the jack-o'-lantern thing?" In shadows deep and moonlight bright, transformed this form by candlelight. With pumpkins grin and hallow gaze, bring forth the jack-o'-lanterns blaze. By autumn's chill and harvest cheer, let the spirit change. I call it near from flesh to gourd. With laughter loud awake the joy, make shadows proud. As I will, so mote it be, a jack-o'-lantern bright and free, Lucinda chanted. No, Maggie shouted, please don't. Lucinda moved the wand, and Maggie transformed into a jack-o'-lantern. Lucinda shook her head. When will they learn? She waved her wand and sent Maggie the jack-o'-lantern up into the sky. So this is weird, but yeah, I was like, you know what? Why not? A fun little Halloween town, got to participate in all of Halloween. What happens when somebody who doesn't love Halloween shows up in a town where participation is mandatory? Well, they get turned into jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the story, and come back tomorrow for day number 8 of Vlogtober. Bye, guys.